Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be planting some plants in my garden beds. So the last video is of us creating these garden beds, and now I can plant in them, which is awesome. My goal today is to plant some peas, beans, and lettuce, and write it all down in this notebook. The goal is to, each year document where I put my plants and, the add-ons and everything. So hopefully we can look back at all this and see improvements and grow together. So I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys. Obi-Wan. Obi. Hi. Hello! We got a helper, everyone. Okie doke, so this is just a rough outline of my garden right here. So shrub and shrub, and then I got a lilac right there. And then this garden bed is this garden bed, and this is right here. And so I'm just going to write down the plants and where they are placed in here. All right, so let's see what we got. I don't know when we can plant these things. Let's see. So May and June. So some of these we gotta wait, which I'm a little impatient sometimes, which is okay, it's all right. So some garden beans I'll be planting today. There's some other items that I can plant today. Lettuce. So I got this purple lettuce, which I think would be great over here. And then tango leaf lettuce, which some of these plants I did plant indoors, but I have not planted plants outside before, other than like a small little garden bed on like a balcony. And so it really didn't count as it counted as planting, but it wasn't really successful. So I hope that I'm able to learn from this and you guys are able to learn as well. Also, I wanted to share that Obi added a little bit of Obi love on here. This is what we get for putting it on the ground. I'm perfectly okay with it. It actually adds texture. It's a garden book, so this is perfect. So I'm going to be planting the lettuce over here in this corner somewhere. I do need to till this just a little bit and then plant it. I think I'm going to do little triangles like this, little rows in this corner. And then on this side, I'm going to plant the beans, and then that side I'm going to plant the peas. But I can't find my peas right now, so we're going to have to wait on that. So this dirt is just a mixture of a whole bunch of things. My mom provided me some of the dirt with her goat manure and chicken manure, so it's well fertilized. And then we also put topsoil on it. As you can see, there's a lot of random things in here as well. The base of this box or this garden bed has a lot of old wood in it as well. So I believe that this is, no, I don't believe it is well fertilized. It is well fertilized. So yeah, just gonna get this a little bit more like dirt and not a whole bunch of random clumps everywhere. Okay, so I got the 2 lettuce seeds. I'm just going to make little teeny tiny lines over here. I don't need a ton of lettuce, just enough to have some fun over here. So tangle leaf lettuce, it is a green type of lettuce with a little bit of red on it. It's really, really pretty. I'm not just putting them in here because they're pretty, but they're also nutritional and such. And these packages, these small, like these plastic ones, I actually got from my mom's garden. She actually, provided me a lot of seeds. And I kind of used up all of them now, so this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of lettuce, which I'm fine with. Yeah, let's just have some fun. Plop it right in there. And then now I'm gonna be putting this prize head purple leaf lettuce, and then there's also some bib lettuce. You can hear the birds. I'm just gonna mix it all together because why not? More the merrier. And we just do a little pinching right here. You don't need to have it too deep. And just cover it a little bit. All right, so it's kind of awkward because there's this huge thing in front of me. Thankfully, I can like put my arms through here. But this is where I'm gonna plant my beans. So I got the tender green beans, and then I also have the garden beans. On the other side, I will be planting peas once I find it. But for now, this is all that I have. And at some point, I'm gonna plant like a whole bunch of things. But right now, with how the season is, like, I don't even know if it's gonna snow tomorrow. You know, it's kind of one of those seasons. So I'm gonna just plant the beans right here. Beans and lettuce and peas and kale can be planted during this season. And right now it is in the middle of April. So actually no, it's the beginning of April, kind of middle of April. So yeah, we can plant that right now. I learned that you have to try to plant after the last frost for a lot of these things, but I don't know, we're just trying over here. It's nothing too serious. These are kind of fun. Okay. this is the start of my garden. So I got the beans right here and I got lettuce right here. I'm gonna put some peas alongside here. And then I'm also thinking about potentially putting like kale right here, or even, I don't know. I wanna put nasturtiums in the corners because it's so beautiful seeing them overflow and with like the flowers and such. But maybe I'll put some kale right here. I just wanna make sure that the kale doesn't get really crispy because the sun does come from over here all the way through, you know, till the end of the day. So I just don't want things crisping. The lettuce is alongside the yellow shed that I have. So it's going to, once the sun is over here, the lettuce won't be crisping. You'll have some break. So maybe I will have to put some kale alongside right here or right here. We will see when I find my kale. Yeah, so far this is where we are at with things. I also was thinking of some ideas for my garden name. I'm not entirely sure if these are even good or not, so you guys will have to let me know. But I was thinking about like the homebody garden. I make earrings called homebody beads, and so I thought it would be kind of cute to have like the homebody garden, or something along the lines of that, or like maybe have my name in it or something. I'm not entirely sure, so if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. Homebody or Hallie something, I don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know. I also thought that I would give you guys a tour of some of my ideas. So this garden bed is alongside the yellow shed, which I'm going to make into this really cute she shed. But I want to put a whole bunch of wildflowers in here, or just like flowers in general, so that I can have the opportunity to make my own flower bouquets. This one that I just planted in is going to be mainly vegetables. And then same with that one over there. And then right here, I just have like a little lilac tree and just 2 trees, just to kind of keep some privacy with like neighbors and such. But I'm really excited to see all of these vegetables grow. With that, guys, that is all the updates that I have with this video and garden. I'm gonna be making some dinner with, or not with my friends, but for my friends. And so I'm gonna just go do that for the rest of the day and do some other crafts. I am going to keep you updated on this garden and, you know, just keep you in the loop on how things are going. And I hope that I'm able to do weekly videos. I do work a full-time job, and I also have a small-time business as well. So YouTube is a dream of mine, and I want to continue on doing it so I can just show you guys things and just show the beauty that I know and see. With that, if you guys have any like prayer requests at all, please put it in the comments. I really want to pray for people and to have Jesus be in my content, and you know, because he loves you guys and he's there for you. So if you guys need someone to pray for you, just, you know, put it in the comments. I know that can be kind of hard sometimes because, you know, life and social media, but I'm here for you, and this community is strictly for, you know, seeing the beauty, knowing Jesus, and I shouldn't say strictly that, but, you know, just being kind and loving. So you guys know enough of my mumbo jumbo, so I will see you guys at the next one.